It's coming home, it's coming home, Eurovision's coming home. Hi here, Vince here. I'm back for another video. It's been so long since I've last did a video on this channel. About 2 months ago. I know I've taken a long break. I mean, there's some things in my personal life happened, so I need to take a 2-month break since Eurovision. But it's been nice to have that 2-month break, let me tell you. But it's nice to come back on my channel and finally do more content on my channel. And of course there's been big news these last couple of months, because guess who's hosting the next Eurovision? See my Union Jack flag here? Yes, so, well, as we all know, Ukraine did win the competition last year. Oh, I'm very bright, am I? That's better. Ukraine did win the competition last year in Turin. Not last year, this year technically, still. It's not September yet, but in 2022, Ukraine did win the competition, but of course, it was just too risky for them to host the 2023 contest of what's obviously going on in Ukraine. I don't really need to explain. You can just read the news and you can see what's sadly happening still in Ukraine. The war is still going on. And so, what has now happened is we now go to the runner-up from the 2022 contest, and that of course was the UK. Thank you, Mr. Sam Ryder, for that. And so the EBU has said the BBC, alongside the Ukrainian broadcaster, will now do a 50-50 like host country split and host the next contest in 2023. And it will be held in the UK, but both broadcasters will kind of share the sponsor of hosting it all, if you know what I mean. So yes, but it is coming to the UK. The UK will host the next song contest, and it's so unreal. To think the UK has had so many poor results in the last few years, to think we actually, the 1 year a country can't host and we came second. I mean, it really is very unreal. Obviously, it is upsetting that Ukraine can't host it. Obviously, you know, they want to host it, and, you know, they worked so hard for it. At the same time, though, security, and, you know, it's not a safe, it wouldn't be a safe country to go to Ukraine next year, not knowing what the circumstances are, what would happen, you know, it's just not safe. Security is a key component when, you know, hosting Eurovision, and, you know what, I wouldn't feel safe travelling to Ukraine next year if it was hosted, which is a shame, you know. I know Ukraine would have loved to host it, but you know what, Ukraine have already hosted it in 2005 and more recently in 2017, so it's not like they've never hosted Eurovision. But at the same time, they did win, so they did deserve it. But we will be celebrating Ukraine at next year's contest, even though we won't be in Ukraine, we will be in the UK. And I know there will be some Ukrainian stuff going on as if we were in Ukraine. I would imagine, yeah, it's a 50-50 split between the UK and Ukraine. I imagine we'll have probably 2 UK hosts and 2 Ukrainian hosts or something like that. And some of the interacts will probably reflect on Ukrainian culture, and maybe as well British culture, I would imagine, because that would feel weird if you're in the UK and they don't do anything British, but yeah, if they do everything British, that'd be weird, tend it on Ukraine, but they'll work it all out. I'm really happy about this. I mean, sad about Ukraine not hosting, but I'm a bit biased saying I'm really happy the UK is hosting. I think we knew so many weeks in advance. It's just been announced officially by the EBU that we will definitely go into the UK now. But I think we all kind of knew. We knew. But I mean, you know, it's good. It's good that the UK gets a chance to host again after 25 years. I mean, who knew? I thought out of my lifetime this would ever happen again. It's just so amazing, you know. We've always built up for this, and it just feels unreal that, you know, the UK is going to host it. Obviously not the way, you know, maybe we were hoping for. We were kind of hoping for a UK win to then host. But in a way, we were one of the winners, because we did win the jury vote last year, so, you know. But the question now depends is which city are we going to go to? Who are the hosts? What's the venue going to be like? Well, there are quite a few options for cities. I think there's Glasgow, Manchester, London, Bristol, Birmingham. There's quite a few. There's loads and loads of cities that do want to host Eurovision, which is good. They're keen. Ideally, I think there's probably about 3 or 4 that are probably most likely. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be either Manchester, Glasgow, London, or Birmingham. Birmingham did host the last Eurovision in 1998 with Dana International and Diva. Yeah, but so I kind of tend we probably won't go to Birmingham. I've got a funny feeling we're going to go to Manchester next year. I've just got this funny feeling Manchester's going to host next year. You know, a lot of the BBC's programmes are broadcast in Manchester, Salford, Media City UK. The points were announced by AJ Dudu in Manchester, so I've got a funny feeling, you know, there's a lot of like BBC production in Manchester, in Salford, in that area. And it'd be a nice area, you know. They've got a nice tramway in Manchester. It's very long. It's a long-ass tram line. I've been on it. It's very nice. It's a nice area, Manchester. So I've got a funny feeling. If I have to predict anything, I'll say Manchester's going to host it. I think that, yeah, people have said London's too big. I would love London. It's just next door. I live in London, so it'd be great to go to the O2 or Wembley or, you know. But it is too big. I think Glasgow, I don't know, Scotland, England, that divide kind of... It would also, that being said, it would be a great event, a great venue to have it, you know. You know, great area, but I just don't know with the BBC and that. And when was the last time the UK sent a Scottish act to Eurovision, may I point out? Probably Lulu. 1969. I can't remember another Scottish act. So I don't know. But anyway, whatever city they pick, wherever we go, I think, you know, they are going to put on a good show. They really are. And who will host? I've said before, I think it will be a 50-50. I think it will be 2 British hosts and 2 Ukrainian hosts. Now, who I think Graham Norton will probably be one of the hosts. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't, because, you know, he's been our commentator since 2009. He's been a big part of the Eurovision team, and he's quite a big name. Obviously, Graham Norton show. He's been quite a well-known name on TV and big comedian. You know, a big star. You know, he would be a good host, he would be at least be funny, he wouldn't be a stiff robot, he wouldn't be a stiff newsreader that we've had in years past. He would be great. I think maybe Mel Gedroyd could be a host. I've got a funny feeling. You know, she did some commentary for the semi-finals between 2015 and 2017, and also hosted our national final back in 2016 to 2019. And still pretty much, even though she doesn't do commentary now, she's still part of the Eurovision team. I think she speaks French as well, so that'd be good for the languages and that. And I think she would be a good green room host. She would be funny. She would connect with the contestants. I think she would be good as well. I think, you know, and also a very BBC name as well. And of course she hosted Bake Off with obviously Sir Mel for 6 years on the BBC. So, you know, she's very well known. I mean, other names that could possibly, Rylan could be one of our hosts, maybe, obviously he doesn't have final commentary since 2018, and obviously a big part of the Eurovision team as well. This Scott Mills could be as well, has been doing semi-final commentary for quite a long time now, since 2011, and yet once again big part of the Eurovision team as well. And obviously he's a radio BBC radio DJ as well on Radio 1 and sometimes I think 2 as well, so he is quite well known as well. So yeah, I think those are the kind of names that could possibly be hosts, because they're kind of, those kind of people are usually the Eurovision kind of team, the UK. What about the Ukrainian? Ukraine, they will definitely have 1 or 2 Ukrainian hosts. I'm thinking maybe Timur, remember from him, a host in 2017. I think out of the 3 hosts we had in 2017, he was definitely the best one, even though they kept hiding him in the green room. I mean, those hosts, I'll be honest, those hosts in 2017, you know, Paul Walsh and Steam will come out, they're the robots. I mean, they were trying to celebrate diversity with 3 straight white men. I mean, really. Yeah, I thought the jokes were stiff, I thought the transitions were wooden, I thought the jokes weren't funny. A bit like Vienna in 2015, it just, yeah, I think. But I thought Timur was good. If you bring him back with a better lineup of hosts, he would do a better job. And maybe a woman as well. Maybe Annie Lorак. Who knows, the Shady Lady might appear as one of our hosts. She did host Junior Eurovision 2009 with Timur actually, so that'd be a nice reunion. But maybe. Who knows? But anyway, I hope they've picked a good team to go to Eurovision. So that is it. Overall, I'm excited for next year's Eurovision. Hopefully we'll have a better Eurovision than I think we did this year. Hopefully the standard songs will definitely go up from this year, and yeah, let's see where we go and see who goes further. I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. What do you think? Comment down below in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to the UK hosting the next Eurovision Song Contest? Are you disappointed Ukraine aren't hosting? Are you wondering how it's all going to work out? Comment down below in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to this video, and I'm sure to be back with more content very soon. I've still got a lot of content coming your way. Oh gosh, I've got still got the semi-final split results. I'll be uploading very shortly, and the crimes of the 2022 Eurovision will be coming up sometime in either July or August, but they are coming your way, I promise. You don't have to wait any longer, but I will be back for more content very soon. So then goodbye people, goodbye. Whoa!